Yeah, the next meeting we will now hold. That is where we will now tell you, let you know what is inside, which will in a short time. We will not allow you to stay long so that we iron everything out on time. So the graduates, Okpella graduates, the boy so far have received a copy of the employment issue and the copy of the MOU, that's the draft of MOU. So we are just giving that to me, I'm giving that to the maker. So that because
state government house, we were told that once the document is got to you, we need to have it even down to the market woman to make an input of this CDA to it, so that we want to beg your office so that we will hasten it up and also give a time frame where this CDA will be submitted to the company and for proper approval, because we know too well that the issue of CDA has taken a long time movement, and this is clocking to 4 years now. And now if we continue, maybe after submission, it takes us another 2 years or thereabouts before it is being approved into law, then you will have known too well that the said company has really placed us on slavery, so that we will be able to do justice to these things and give a time frame where this document will be submitted, and all of us will rest our case when all these things are done.
yes. When office is given to you, if they send you a message, they will not teach you how to cross the gutter and the bottle and the bush parts of it, but when you get there, you use your sense to cross all those ones. And MOU that is of the process that has not been completed, we will manage the situation not to make it the market women like this. Otherwise, we generate another problem that all of us cannot control. But that does not mean that you, matured as you are, that you will not know or see what is inside. After briefing me, I will be able to know if it's a situation that can degenerate, that can go to that level of market women. I will be able to know if it is what you and I, the executive, will sit down and hold a meeting and say, this is it. Making it like that now, I think I will beg, appeal to you people, and let us study it, so that since it has not been completed according to those who give it to us, the manager said it's of the process. Is that not what you said? Yes. You said it's of the process. It's a draft, so that other people will not think this is what I'm supposed to put. I will have put this one is not there, then it will not cause another problem. Because I know this paper, the whole Okpella, both the ones I brought, everybody, they called me. They be on it. They asked me that they want to know. So I will have another meeting with your executive where we will discuss the issue. Mr. President, is it carried?
Okay. Sir, just to you, a fundamental point of order, sir. You know, in the meeting we had at the State House on the night of...
But that of this thing, the employment...
Thank you very much.
Sir, photocopy the employment ratio, that of employment. They will photocopy it for me now, so you are here. Then I will add over that one to you. You can check and you can know whether it is true or not through that these papers.
Can you sure to carry on, sir?
Yeah.
So on the issue of the MOU and the employment ratio, we want to reaffirm that the employment ratio we are looking at is not the one they conducted recently. Remember that BOA has been in operation since October 2014. So we want to know the employment ratio they have done so far from 2014 up to date. That is why we are pledging that, sir, we should be able to look at that document right here, so that if it is not completed, we can tell them to go and bring the complete employment ratio. And after we move from here, we, the Okpella graduates, we set up a committee to go to BOA. Each of the department in BOA, we know the organogram, from the admin, from the sales, marketing, production, engineering, and the rest. We are going to set up a committee to go and investigate the number of Okpella indiges that are working there, and with which degree they are being employed, whether they are working with SSE, OND, HND, or BSc. All these are what we want to know, sir.
Okay.
That is.
Thank you very much. I do understand that sometimes you try to solve a big problem. You use another problem. That problem you want to solve, it causes another problem. Again, that you might not be able to solve your motive. If BOA say this is what they have employed, BOA, what BOA is owing us, whether they like it or not, is they should know that the BOA company is started in the community. So, and they have their own freedom. We should equally know that they have their own freedom. As we, otherwise, if not, because the business, what concerns us with BOA now, that the BOA must respect us and must obey us, and that is why they are here, is that what you are doing now, a J2 cannot come and cannot do it. And now Uchi graduate cannot do it. Okene graduate cannot do it. Okpella people is our land, and that is why we can invite them and they listen to us. So they are all right now. We have a state that we cannot equally go. We can't set up a committee, start investigating the activities of BOA. The paper they give to us is the paper we will look at. BOA, yes, this one is this one is not this. Then we still come back to the round table. This is exactly the way I want us to be handling Okpella. Tell me if all of you here come out on the street today and block BOA, who will come and kill that? So, but instead of that, this is what differentiates you from thugs, and this is what make us better than thugs. And since we are able to know that yes, we are better than thugs, and something differentiates us, which is education, and that is why we are on the table today, dialoguing. Please let us not deviate from our motive of being here, and let us not attribute any attitude of irresponsible of people into it. You can swear, none of us here, we are all men, we have God, we have this. We can swear, wake up early in the morning, we wear t-shirt, you wear Jesus, yeah, boy, una no do this, boy, una no do it. So they are called, yeah, shoot, or yeah, will they shoot and all that. Before you know, it's on the air that we are disturbing the peace of Boa and all that. And those was, one, it will affect Boa, that those who come to do business, watching what is happening there, they divert to other places. Those who want to help Boa, because most of all those companies, and from internationally, people have had in it, but we might not know. And those ones will not like to go further, or, I mean, it disturbs them. And you too, the company that is working there, that you cannot get, everywhere is busy, you cannot, the vehicle cannot come to Okpella to do business and the airports, you too, you will be losing from there. So to me, in most of all those things, now we are already agreed that we will be discussing our issue, except a situation where they are disagreeing with us. Then we go for complaint. They have not said that they will disagree with us. I want us to do it in a way that we come out maturely. You see the respect and the regard governor have for you people. It's not everything I should say. If I tell you what the governor said about you and what he said about you, so he's my governor and he's my boss. And we thank him for breaking the peace and the extent you people were going, and I thank you people for listening to the governor too. So my brother, anytime you wake up from sleep, it's your money. Let's assume we have wake up from our sleep now. It's our money. So those ones that go back, that we should do this, let us start from now. That we did keep you quiet before, and you were doing what you like. You cannot reconstruct the future, the back, but you can reconstruct the future. Let us reconstruct the future at this time, please, so that the meeting will be. So now, last time you came, I can remember after your complaint, as a lot of you came, as you put down the names, I said the list to Boa. I still remember about 27 graduates, OMD, this, I sent it. Now, as we agree, you have your file, all of you here, you have your, put the cost, so it is less for them. After giving it to them, I will know they want to employ a graduate, which we will know, and everybody will be aware. A graduate, then you said, because all of you here, you all come from different villages. If we take from this village, put down your name, your village, and your qualification. If you take from this village, next time you have something to do, you take from there, then those ones, to get to a time, we will equally discuss empowerment and others. And now that they are even going to a lot of things of, sponsoring of children, assisting of children, then we have a way, we always come together. I bet you will have a representative, they will always be sitting, and the poor people will equally be sitting. Then with the representative, this is what we want to do. Not a situation you are looking for, you want to employ somebody, they say, now mathematician we want, but the mathematician will do it, and now we don't see. Then they just depict it. It will not go to be like that the way me. I want us to arrange it. Now, the file, you arrange it, I will have one here, I will give them one file, then the names will be there. So, President committee to go and investigate, let us not go in there. Let us, we have started, this is our money. There's no way now, somebody who is already working, nobody would, no law will say somebody that they employ that the owner of the company have engaged, you want to do anything to it. If something you have nothing to do about it, so you leave it. Because you can't say, oh yeah, come out. No, let us be talking of our own. What is our own? Now you want to employ a 10 manager or the 5 manager or 1 manager. Then this is for Okpella, and how do you people fill the gap? Then you come with you bring your paper here. So those are the simple things I think we'll be doing. Is it Carrie?
I want to quickly say thank you, but there are things to still amend. When we talk about this employment, BOA owes us a lot. One, it's not because BOA is building a company in Okpella that makes us to stand up for this fight. One, our mineral deposits is what gives us the strength. Because BOA cannot just build a company somewhere, want to mine, start mining, knowing full well the mining heart, which we have not even got there yet. And as I sit even in government house, I say even the 60 to 40 ratio is not working. It is not working. Let's not deceive ourselves. The CLM sitting down here knows. The GM that is here, he knows. The HRD here, he knows. So 60 to 40 ratio, it doesn't work. If it's working, then why are people crying? Why are we saying that there's no employment? Sir, Mr. Chairman, if you say that the committee plan for us to do, we should accept the figure. This is the cry we have been crying. Just as you said, that the day you wake up, that is the day that your money comes. Now this is our money. We have sit down quietly for more than 4 years, and this is how the trend continue to go. And now we say too, come out. We don't want to do this again. The ratio is where we stand. That if this is not done, if we didn't get the result here, we will proceed forward. We will not stop at the governor's place. We will go to the president. And if this does not stop here, we will go to the international level. Our reminder letter will still stand it, that we will let the world know the activities of war. You can go to our roads and see that nothing is being done. If they are company in 4 years in Okpella, and then we are all coming out and say, if they give us that this is the ratio they employ, why is it that things are not doing well? So, Sir, Mr. Chairman, I beg you, I want you to look into this matter with keen interest. If not, there is going to be a chaos. There's going to be a cry very soon. Because we cannot sit down and continue to look. The numbers you see here today, they are just small to the number of graduates we have. There are graduates outside, there are graduates in Okpella. And now we are saying that the employment ratio, if we are satisfied with the employment ratio, we won't be on this table. If the government will not take actions, we will take it to the president level. And once the president does not take it, we will go to the international level. And we have every reason to go to end length to see that our communities are saved from this slavery. We are tired of the slavery.
When my president was speaking concerning the employment ratio, he made mention of the CLM, the GM, they were both reacting. I want to still ask again, in the general manager organogram, how many Okpella people in the ratio of 60-40 that are there? Because if the general managers and EDG of Okpella is there, at least should have been a representative to us here. Should have been there. So when we are saying issues and you are trying to react, it's as if we don't have facts and figures. So outside the general managers, the managers in the company, how many Okpellas are there? The administrative works, how many Okpellas are there? 60 to 40. That is why I think before we even proceed on this meeting, sir, there is a need for us to get the copy of the employment ratios that is there, as regards to 60 to 40.
I said that we know the organogram in BOA Cement Company in Okpella, and according to the law, we know what is accrued to the host community. And looking at the CDA, the Community Development Agreement, this is not what would have been here discussing today, because Boa know fully well that before he commenced operations, the CDA must be signed according to the Money Act of the Federation. Boa has violated the Money Act of the Federation by not signing its CDA with Okpella before proceeding with production. And again, the issue of the employment ratio, sir, we have our facts. That is why I said earlier that if there is need for us to set up a committee to go into Boa and investigate, because I know fully well that there are some departments where you cannot find an Okpella person. Not one, not two, not three. There are some departments when an Okpella indige cannot do a common industrial training. There are departments in Boa when, in short, we want to make sure that committee is being set up, because without that, the so-called employment data they give to us, we may not work. And besides, sir, the GM and the HR manager and Mr. CLM, these are the people we have known so far. We know the way they operate. And we, the Okpella Graduate Association, we may not like to have any further meeting with them without the presence of Saman. As we discussed many years ago, and they play away with it, we are going to ask Boa whether when he was about to cite a cement company in Sokoto, if he has not signed an MOU with them before doing that. And the capacity of cement plant Boa started in Okpella is 3 times that of Sokoto.
4 times.
They are producing 1.7 metric ton annually in Sokoto, and here they are getting 6 metric ton annually. And the way they exploit our meat, see, there are procedures you follow as a company, as an investor, where you are mining a particular mineral resources. If you go to Boa today, their blasting is abnormal, and it's affecting our land. And since they have started operations in 2014, they have not even looked at the environmental impact assessment. Yes. Our road is bad. During the summer, where they fell, before we can fetch rain, we have to wait till July, because the environment is contaminated with carbon monoxide and the rest. So this is our stand.
But those ones, excuse me, way forward is what we are here for now. Because you are not just here because you want to be here. You are here for a purpose, which is complete. And the government take it serious. So I know you just repeat it so that they will equally hear your grievances. That of meeting, you said that, you know, when you have an organization, the purpose, if you can do everything, there is no need of you appointing people to have a HR, SCLO, GM and others. Those ones are to stand for you. As they are here now, they are here on behalf of Samad Boa group of company, they are here. Those are the people, and it's a man that is sitting, except when it goes beyond that we does not have confidence in them any longer, then we can proceed. But for now that we are starting, we cannot lose that confidence in them now. Let us not deceive ourselves. What you are saying, if there is no changing, and they are not, balance your, agree with us, most especially what is right, that they see that this is right, and they are still doing what is wrong, then we must have those confidence then that if you are taking our message to the appropriate quarter, it will not be like this. Therefore, we want to go higher. Just like what you did, you protested to my house, you brought a letter to me, and I went to the company and met with the GM. I met with them, and they asked the people should bring their list, and which about 25 people or 27 I saw that time. I could not call. Sorry, I could not call for a meeting. I said, graduate, put down your names and send the list to that place. And they put down the names. It's because you are not getting the result. Is that not what make you to go higher? Yes, otherwise, you will not go above me, because you are no longer getting results from me. And me, I will not tell you I was not resting. The 4 times I have been to that company is to discuss for the interest of your own interest. Will you, if there's some certain things I reduce myself to, that if I tell you here, you will surprise. Just for peace to reign in my community, for peace to reign in my administration in the local government. Sometimes CLO, I will call him. If I will not see him, sometimes I will see him because I have been to his house. I went there, I followed him to eat Padedian. Just because of him, I'm lying, he's sitting down here. I follow him to eat in the house. I didn't come from, ask if I come from my personal problem, or I come to say, give me, or I come to say, I go there, see this. Sometimes I put some boys in the car because of pressure. I carry to his house. And my staff, all my boys, everybody, all of them will be quarreling. Are you supposed to go and see CLO? By age, you are senior to your position is that. Just if I will get a job for all those boys. Ask him if I'm lying. So I don't want us. I've been the leaders. If I start talking today, what I have received because of you, but if I tell you this one that time, our people say when mama says soup too sweet, children go break pot. Yes. If I tell you now what I'm been passing through and what I have passed through, and even what I'm still passing through, you people will know you will pity for me. One day, ask him when he's there. I'm going to make a carry on and go CLM out. I call us this morning. He don't come. Yesterday he said he go call. He no call. They see ski. They say I know they go. Why you go to CLM out? You are senior to him. Your position is senior to him. You are an advantage. So I said no. I just want to satisfy those boys. So what we are trying to do, why am I explaining this? For you to know that I did not go and sit down before you go higher. Where I now got it wrong, where I now make mistake, I should have called a meeting and brief you people. If I have called a meeting and brief you people, then we call them, maybe they will have been changing. But I did not still blame you for not going to higher authority when you are not getting a quick result. And I will still beg you people, please, somebody talk about the presidency. You talk about the international body. Sometimes we will be doing things not to undo ourselves.